Hi, and thanks for watching. It's been an interesting couple of months with a lot going on, but for a change, I'll start with the How Am I section. Gosh, has it really been 2 years that I've been wandering down this little rabbit hole? Health-wise, I feel about the same, maybe a little bit down with post-holiday blues. In the last few weeks, I've had a strain in the side of my tummy that's been quite excruciatingly painful at times, but hopefully now is abating. At around the same time, I developed a bad ache in my left hip. It comes and goes, but is pretty persistent at night, making sleeping difficult. Not sure of the cause, but our mattress is absolutely ancient, and I started to try sleeping on my side to alleviate the pain in my tummy. The side effects of treatment and the effects of the disease seem much the same. So that's mostly tiredness, some diarrhea, and of course the maintenance that comes with having a stoma. Messy and smelly. So just jogging, or more appropriately in my case, plodding along as before. Treatment-wise, we're also just continuing as we have for a while now. That means a combination of immunotherapy and chemotherapy on a 28-day cycle. I have 2 trips to hospital each month for an infusion of immunotherapy on days 1 and day 15. That includes a series of urine and blood tests and the collection of any other medication. I take my chemotherapy tablets at home with morning and evening meals for 5 days, then a 2-day gap, and then again for another 5 days. Day 14, I start injections into my tummy of an immune system stimulant and continue with those over 7 days. Once I've completed the course of injections, there's an 8-day period without hospital visits, treatments or medications before the whole 28-day cycle starts again. That, of course, is barring any scans or oncology consultant appointments that I may have. I have to say that the consultant has been excellent at seeing me regularly, checking up on me and discussing test results and so forth. It was a bit of a mixed bag with the last oncology update. On the one hand, the tumours and lesions seem to be mostly stable, but on the other hand, my blood count cancer indicators are on a slight rise. This is expected at this point in the disease. Additionally, it has been pointed out that there is likely to be a limited time in which the current treatment plan will be effective. That was quite depressing to hear. Conversely, the oncologist continues to be positive about my general state of health, my appetite is being good, and that I'm still active. They are encouraging us to go on another holiday. Getting on to more positive news. Last month saw our silver wedding anniversary. To celebrate, we went on a cruise to Norway, and a most superb way of marking the event it turned out to be. Firstly, everything ran really smoothly, so thank you to P&O, the crew of the Iona, and everybody involved with the excursions and the ports, even the car parking. Iona is just an insanely large ship with over 5,000 passengers, 1,800 crew. Until you're on a vessel of that size, it's actually hard to take it in properly. On board, we saw excellent theatrical shows, movies at a full-screen cinema, acrobats, a gospel choir, pianists, singers, and so much more. We had fine dining on a few nights, superb curries, for example, and an excellent and vastly varied buffet. The cabin, was huge and extremely comfortable, made even better by our superb cabin steward. We had a balcony and spent quite a lot of hours out there, especially in the evenings, watching either the fields or the sea go by. Oh, and on one occasion being attacked by seagulls when we opened a packet of biscuits. The variety of entertainment and activities on board a boat of that size blows your mind a little. There seems to be something new on every 15 minutes. We even did a pub quiz about mythology, so we did quite well at that. Norway itself did not disappoint. Absolutely stunning views, welcoming locals, good tours and excursions, quite educational as well. Fields, mountains, waterfalls, glaciers, old little villages, cute little goats. It truly was something special for us. We got our usual souvenirs. I got a pin for my collection. We got a fridge magnet and an Iona plushie teddy bear. We also got some biscuits for ourselves, but they're for us. You can't have any. Most importantly, it was a chance to celebrate with my lovely wife Caroline. I can't thank her enough, of course, for being there in the past few years, but also for the decades we spent together as a couple. She's been my rock and owns my heart absolutely. 27 years in total that have passed far too quickly, but a marvellous journey together it has been. As a famous fictional conversation once went, after all this time, always. I love you, and I always will. We've had a chance to see relatives and friends, and have to say a very big thank you to you all for the many cards and gifts and good wishes and support. Everyone's been very generous. We had a blessing on our marriage during a church service a few weeks before our anniversary and celebrated with cake and fizz afterwards. We haven't had the heart to eat the frogs off the cake, so we've put them in a special tin and we'll treasure them. It was a truly special occasion, and we are so grateful to all those who helped to make it so, or came along and shared the occasion with us. Lastly, the bell ringers at St Peter's, Bexhill, rang a quarter peal in celebration of our silver wedding anniversary, which we were able to attend and listen to. A superb thing for them to have done for us. My hobbies have been a little on hold. As an anniversary gift, I did complete a Pegasus for my good lady. The other major project along those lines was a flail snail for my best friend. Hope they both like the gifts. The rest of my figurines have been rather ignored. Similarly, my 100 movies poster behind me somewhere has only moved on one movie, The Deer Hunter. Bundle of laughs that turned out to be. At least the next movie is Casablanca. Reading has been good, and I thoroughly recommend The Three Body Problem. Superb piece of hard sci-fi writing. And that's about it from me. We're slowly drifting into autumn and then winter, so we'll see how that turns out. We have got our next holiday all planned out, but more on that another time. Once again, I'll finish, as always, by repeating that your thoughts, prayers, wishes, hugs and so forth continue to be appreciated, and thanks to everyone over the past 2 years for everything you've said and done. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.